Imagine a small village beside a quiet river in central Italy. No towering palaces, no mighty armies, no famous emperors, just a handful of farmers trying to survive. Now imagine that same village growing into an empire that ruled more than 70 million people, stretched across 3 continents, and changed the course of human history forever. How did Rome accomplish something no civilization before it had ever achieved? Was it because of powerful armies, brilliant leaders, advanced engineering? Or was it something even greater? Welcome to Ancient Secrets. Today we're uncovering the incredible story of how Rome became the world's greatest empire. More than 2,700 years ago, according to Roman legend, the city of Rome was founded in 753 BC by the twin brothers Romulus and Remus. The story says the twins were abandoned as infants and raised by a she-wolf before Romulus eventually became the first king of Rome. Although historians believe this legend is symbolic rather than historical, archaeological evidence shows that small settlements really did exist around the Tiber River during this time. Rome's location was one of its greatest advantages. The Tiber River provided fresh water and an important trade route, while nearby hills protected the settlement from invading enemies. The surrounding fertile land supported farming, allowing the population to grow. What began as a small community slowly developed into a thriving city. For nearly 250 years, Rome was ruled by kings, but in 509 BC, the Romans overthrew their last king because they feared tyranny and absolute power. Instead of choosing another monarch, they created a new political system called the Roman Republic. The Republic introduced elected leaders known as consuls, while the Senate advised on important matters. Although the system was not a modern democracy and many ordinary citizens had limited political influence, it created stability and encouraged competition among leaders. This system helped Rome avoid many of the problems faced by neighboring kingdoms. As Rome grew stronger, it began expanding across the Italian peninsula. At first, Rome fought nearby tribes and rival cities simply to protect itself, but with every victory, the Roman army became more experienced, better organized, and more confident. Unlike many ancient civilizations that destroyed conquered peoples, Rome often offered defeated communities citizenship, protection, or alliances. This clever strategy turned former enemies into loyal supporters and greatly increased Rome's manpower. One of Rome's greatest strengths was its military. Roman soldiers were among the best-trained fighters in the ancient world. Every legionary followed strict discipline and spent years practicing with weapons that were often heavier than those used in real battles. This intense training prepared them for the challenges of war. The Roman legion was also highly organized. Soldiers fought in coordinated formations, obeyed commands instantly, and could quickly adapt to changing battlefield conditions. Their equipment, including the gladius pilum and large rectangular shield called the scutum, made them highly effective in combat. But Rome's success wasn't based only on strong soldiers. It was also built on brilliant engineering. As Roman armies marched across Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East, they built roads wherever they went. These roads connected distant provinces to the capital and allowed armies, merchants, and messengers to travel quickly. Eventually, Rome built more than 250,000 miles of roads, many of which still exist today. The famous saying, "All roads lead to Rome," reflected the empire's incredible transportation network. One of the greatest challenges Rome ever faced came during the Punic Wars, fought against the powerful city of Carthage. Carthage controlled much of the western Mediterranean and possessed a powerful navy. Its greatest general, Hannibal Barca, shocked the ancient world by leading thousands of soldiers and war elephants across the snow-covered Alps to invade Italy. Hannibal won several major victories, including the devastating Battle of Cannae, where tens of thousands of Roman soldiers were killed. Many civilizations would have surrendered after such a disaster. Rome did not. Instead, Roman leaders rebuilt their armies, learned from their mistakes, and refused to give up. Finally, in 202 BC, Roman general Scipio Africanus defeated Hannibal at the Battle of Zama. The victory transformed Rome into the dominant power of the Mediterranean. As Roman territory expanded, wealth poured into the city, trade flourished, Ships arrived carrying grain from Egypt, spices from the East, marble from Greece, and precious metals from Spain. Markets became crowded with merchants from every corner of the empire. Rome became one of the richest cities on earth. Another reason for Rome's success was its willingness to adopt useful ideas from other cultures. The Romans admired Greek art, philosophy, architecture, and education. Rather than rejecting foreign ideas, they improved them. This openness helped Rome become stronger and more advanced than many of its rivals. However, success also created new problems. As Rome grew richer, powerful generals gained enormous influence. One of the most famous was Julius Caesar. After conquering Gaul, modern-day France, Caesar became one of Rome's greatest military heroes. In 49 BC, he crossed the Rubicon River with his army, starting a civil war that would change Roman history forever. Caesar defeated his rivals and became dictator for life. Many senators feared he wanted to become king. On March 15, 44 BC, known as the Ides of March, Caesar was assassinated inside the Senate. Ironically, his death did not restore the Republic. Instead, it pushed Rome into another civil war. Eventually, Caesar's adopted son Octavian defeated all his rivals. In 27 BC, the Senate granted him the title Augustus, making him Rome's first emperor. Under Augustus, Rome entered one of the greatest periods in its history, known as the Pax Romana, or Roman peace. For nearly 200 years, the empire enjoyed remarkable stability. Trade expanded across continents, cities flourished, crime decreased, massive construction projects transformed the empire, aqueducts carried fresh water over enormous distances, public baths, theaters, temples, and stadiums became symbols of Roman civilization. The Colosseum hosted spectacular gladiator games that attracted thousands of spectators. Roman engineers built bridges, harbors, and sewer systems that were centuries ahead of their time. One of Rome's greatest achievements was its legal system. Roman law introduced ideas such as written legal codes, property rights, contracts, and the belief that people should be judged according to established laws. Many modern legal systems still reflect Roman principles today. Education also played an important role. Children from wealthy families studied literature, mathematics, rhetoric, and philosophy. Learning prepared future leaders to govern the empire effectively. Language helped unite Rome as well. Latin became the official language across much of the empire. Even today, many modern languages, including Spanish, French, Italian, Portuguese, and Romanian, developed from Latin. Religion also evolved. For centuries, Romans worshipped many gods and goddesses. But during the 4th century AD, Emperor Constantine legalized Christianity. Eventually, Christianity became the empire's dominant religion, permanently changing European history. Despite its incredible success, Rome faced growing challenges. Managing such a vast empire became increasingly difficult. Corruption spread through the government. Heavy taxes burdened ordinary citizens. Economic problems weakened trade. Political instability led to frequent changes of emperors. At the same time, powerful tribes beyond Rome's borders grew stronger. The Goths, Vandals, and Huns attacked Roman territories. The once invincible Roman army struggled to defend its enormous frontiers. Finally, in 476 AD, the last emperor of the Western Roman Empire, Romulus Augustulus, was removed from power. Historians traditionally mark this event as the fall of the Western Roman Empire, but Rome's influence did not disappear. Its ideas survived. Its laws shaped governments. Its roads inspired engineers. Its architecture influenced buildings around the world. Its military strategies are still studied today. Its language continues to live through millions of people. The Roman Empire became the world's greatest empire not simply because it conquered lands. It succeeded because it mastered organization, engineering, discipline, leadership, trade, and innovation. It learned from its enemies. It adapted to change. It built systems that lasted for centuries. Perhaps the greatest lesson Rome teaches us is that true greatness is not built in a single battle or by one powerful leader. It is built through vision, hard work, resilience, and the ability to adapt. More than 2,000 years later, the ruins of Rome still stand as a reminder of one of the greatest civilizations humanity has ever known. Its empire may have fallen, but its legacy continues to shape the modern world. If you enjoyed this journey through the rise of ancient Rome, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more fascinating history documentaries here on Ancient Secrets. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep uncovering the ancient secrets.